you doing?
Good.
Yeah, whoa, this mic is light. It's probably because I've been working out so much. So I bought an Utz 12-pack of potato chips the other day. It was a variety pack, because I had a variety of hungers. And it had what they called an easy-to-carry handle. Well, that was the selling point for me, because I like to carry that shit everywhere I go. Even on the airplane. Those chips are my carry-on item. I cradle them more dearly than a lap infant. What I like to do before every flight is, I like to open all the little bags and sprinkle them into the big bag, creating a sort of party mix that I can hand out to fellow passengers. And shove in the stewardess's face when she offers me her little bitch bag of peanuts. At the security gate, they asked me, "Sir, are you carrying any weapons?" I say, "No, ma'am. I'm not carrying weapons in the traditional sense, but I am carrying weapons for your taste buds." This usually winds me up in the anal cavity search room, where they extract 2 tubes of Pringles. And I swore to them I had no idea where those Pringles came from. And I also swore to them that I had no idea that they made chocolate-covered Pringles. They were delicious. Americans these days are all obsessed with zero. 0 calories, 0 sugar, 0 fat, 0 trans fat. One up that bitch. Sometimes these food products have so little in it that you wonder what the hell you're even paying for. You literally might as well bottle up some air and chug it down, rather than eating those Quaker rice cake circular frisbee things that, quite frankly, serve better use as coasters. And also, if a product has 0 of something in it, then why even mention it at all? Certainly my mac and cheese TV dinner doesn't contain any polar bears, but I don't see a marking on it that says 0 traces of Arctic mammals. How can I be sure? On the flip side, the Taco Bell Crunchwrap Supreme is almost certainly riddled with feces of some sort. And yet you see no mention of it at all. Product labels, man, misleading. Even in the shower. My Johnson & Johnson shampoo bottle just thinks it can command me not to cry. No tears my ass. It's extremely emotional in there. Plus, it's the only place where I can't cry, or my mom won't hear me. And I'm 19 years old, and I live with my mom, so I cry a lot. Plus, I still use baby shampoo. I actually saw a news report the other day for a missing baby. Sad, I know, but to be fair, the parents probably shouldn't have left the kid alone in the sandbox overnight in Harlem near a swimming pool. And more importantly, I hope the parents are aware that their description of a chubby, balding baby, last seen wearing shit-filled diaper, and answers to peekaboo can basically apply to every baby. And this got me thinking, babies, they need something to stand out, right? And I believe I've come up with a groundbreaking solution. Hear me out here. Tattooing their foreheads at birth. It'll be like a little adorable baby barcode. Actually, that's what I'm calling it, babybarcodes.com. I own that domain. I also bought tatsfortoddlers.com, just in case, you know? I saw The Social Network, and I know you can be burned on those types of things. Just imagine the possibilities, and I'm Jewish, but spray on a swastika on the forehead, add a Hitler mustache for pizzazz, and you will have yourself a baby that people will be afraid to kidnap. Has anyone seen that new Viagra commercial on TV? You know, the one that comes on during the worst possible times, like when your grandparents are in the room and you're sitting in between them, and grandma's just drooling over the thought of that 4-hour erection. Just stop watching TV with them. Well, anyway, in this new spot, starts out with the guy, mid-50s, on his sailboat, because everyone in their mid-50s owns a sailboat. And he's cruising, and he looks up at the big metal mast in the middle of the boat. And And then he looks down at his penis and he becomes insanely jealous. So he does the only sensible thing in that situation. He pops a Viagra, docks his boat, he docks his cock, really. And he walks over to the front lawn of a house, and he walks over to the front door with a bit of a creepy smile on his face, and the commercial ends. Alright, it seems all good and peachy. But when you think about it, that house that he stops at, not necessarily his own house. Just a PSA for people, that's why you lock your doors at night. Not because of murderers or burglars, no. You lock them because there's a good chance that a guy sailing in your vicinity accidentally mistimed his Viagra dosage. And he's too far away from either his house or the local brothel. And he looked through your window, and you liked what he saw. Speaking of brothels, my girlfriend, Tatiana, was about to give me a blowjob the other day. And she asked me if I had any flavored condoms. That's a pretty reasonable request. I imagine that associating sucking a cock with a more innocent experience of sucking a lollipop or other frozen treats would help make the whole thing considerably less horrifying. But screw that, I didn't have one. So I pulled out a regular condom, and I told her it was cock flavored. Yeah, it's Trojan's new flavor. Comes in strawberry, banana, orange, tangerine, mint, and original. And even if I did have a flavored condom, I wouldn't use it on her. I like to save those to offer to people who I don't like when they ask me for chewing gum. Don't ask me for chewing gum. In case you couldn't tell, I'm all for being a gentleman. It was not supposed to be a joke, but when you think about it, the ladies first rule, that's pretty fucking creepy. Guy holds door for girl, says ladies first, and he's rewarded with the front row seat to an ass-viewing extravaganza. Touché chivalry. It's no wonder they all used to wear armored pants. And just a fun fact to leave you with, I heard that if you beat someone with a sack of potatoes, they don't bruise. Well, apparently I got it mixed up because I ended up with 3 entire sacks of rooted potatoes. A really spoiled baked potato night in my family's household. But at least everyone was on their best behavior. Thank you everyone for being here.